Utak creates a flesh robot, and it just acts like a real person and looks like it's actually alive, which it isn't. It's not really a person. It's not alive. It just acts.
Maybe we should just say, what is just
Well, howdy, Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys, girls, and all of our non-binary friends. And I have to admit, I have no ideas what makes me wheeze. It has been really raining a lot here in the Pacific Northwest, Northwest at the base of the Washington State Peninsula, where, the last third of the state is almost broken off and in the water. It's been raining hard, and while I've been wheezing and coughing and hacking, it's nowhere near as bad as it's been. So whatever causes that, no ideas. But good morning, welcome to the day. Fact is, it is raining and it's a day, and that's a good thing. I slept moderately well, except I drank so much fluid yesterday. Boy, I had to get up middle of the night, empty my bladder, and then by the time I got up at 5:30, it was all full again. So, oh boy, and still leg cramping. Not bad, but present. And hey, front loading of videos. If you could toss me a like, that'd be very cool. If you could subscribe to the channel, if you haven't, that'd be awesome as well. If you could leave me a comment, that'd be very cool. I appreciate every single one and try to answer as many as I can. And I do wish to thank each and every one of my Patreon patrons, these literally beautiful and literally awesome people that are literally beautiful and literally awesome people. I am barely able to stay alive, and these people are helping to keep me that way, and I do appreciate that. If you would like to help keep me and my kitty cat and my little hamster alive, then there are links to the patronage in the show more, and there's also a link to a PayPal if you'd like to help me out that way. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money at all, there's an Amazon wishlist link with cat food on it. I would also like to thank PsychoJazz. After I talked about having already been losing weight because I haven't been able to buy any food, PsychoJazz sent me $50 to go and buy food. After I get my video here uploaded and such so it goes public, I am walking to the store. I don't care if it's raining. I am hungry. Thank you so very much. It is appreciated. So hey, front loading of videos over. Thumbs up for that. So yeah, it's been a day. Yesterday I did things. I fell asleep, of course, because I have to take, it's the only thing I have at the moment. I have to take guanfacine, a blood pressure med that also makes me sleepy. The Strattera that I take also makes me sleepy, and the effect of Strattera gets worse when you use either alcohol or cannabis. And while I've been sober since 2000 with a few falls and thus don't drink cannabis, don't drink alcohol, I do smoke cannabis like a chimney. And so yeah, I tend to fall asleep a lot during the day when I slow down, and that's life too. Boy, I swear, my window is wide open. I have had the fans on and blasting air through here. I am too hot because it's just so humid. Ugh. So past that, just been surviving, went on walkies. For many years, I walked to Walmart and back for my nightly walkies, but that was really stressing out my back and my lower legs. And so for the past couple of years, I've just been walking like 5+ miles around town. Lately, because of the cost of everything, and also I wanted to get my legs stretched out further that way, and I was just tired of walking around town, started walking to Walmart again. My back is not as stressed out. My legs are able to take it better. So getting in a slightly better shape has made that a better walk. When I get back, I don't have to go to bed within an hour because my leg and back nerves are inflamed. So I'm back to walking up. I don't actually always go into Walmart. I walk up to where Walmart is, which is if you go from southern Shelton to downtown Shelton up to northern Shelton, it's just at the end of like a 2-mile long road. Boom. Boom. And so yeah, I walk that, get up there, and then turn around and come on back. And it's about a 6-mile walk. So thumbs up for that. So yeah, I've been trying to be as creative as possible, as active as I get. which isn't a lot. I mean, I live on the second floor of our rental home, so every time I want to go to the bathroom or eat food or anything at all, I have to go up and down stairs, and stairs help to keep you healthy. One of the best things you can do, along with just plain walking. Thumbs up for that. So it is a good thing. Past that, just okay. I mean, like I said, I've been really hydrating, and my legs were still trying to cramp up hard last night. So, and I take potassium, I take magnesium, I do all sorts of stuff, and it's just now that it's warmer and more humid, my legs are cramping. Don't know why. Past that, joy. So with life just life, and things happening the way they are happening, and with the pressures going on in the United States and the rest of the world, a lot of people are suffering, and I'm doing my best to make it through this. I want to be on social media, but things are so horrific these days that it's turning into plain doom scrolling when I am on Twitter, and I don't like doing that. I don't go there to feel depressed. I don't go there to seek validation through social media. The first one with the horrendous stuff happening is just, that's chasing me away big time right now. And then, of course, I, like all people, have a problem with, I seek validation. I'm seeking validation through social media, and when I find myself doing that, that's when I jump out and get away, because that's not healthy. And at least I can understand when I'm doing it, so break in with the behavioral training and then just get the heck out. So thumbs up on that. So just that, playing video games, and I'm still jumping around because unfortunately the Stratera fortunately and unfortunately, but fortunately Stratera just cuts my time blindness entirely. As soon as I can take the med, it starts to go to work, which means of course it doesn't work instantly. It still takes like a half hour for the actual effects to happen. But this morning I came in here at 20 to 6. And it felt like that much time had passed until I remembered I haven't taken my meds at 6 o'clock. And it felt like blink. So I finally took them closer to 6. Before 7 o'clock, the day had gone whoosh, and it is running at 1 minute per 1 minute. And the nice thing about that is that stays that way until about 7, 8, sometimes 10 or 11 at night. The day slows down so that 1 second takes 1 second, 1 minute takes 1 minute, 1 hour takes 1 hour. That is so new for me. I mean, even Ritalin didn't slow it down this much. So I'm glad about that. The bad part is I cannot concentrate as well as I did on Ritalin. I cannot think as deeply as I could on Ritalin, and I cannot remember as well as I could on Ritalin. But while Ritalin is here, and I'm here unmedicated, I am way down here. So being here and not here, I wish I could make up that gap, but being here is so much nicer. I can't concentrate as well as I could, but I can concentrate. I can't think as well as I could, but I can think. I can't remember as well as I could, but I can remember. As I had told my therapist, I am now having to hack my way through a bamboo forest with my machete. It's taking a lot of work. I'm sweating hard and my muscles hurt. But that's better than being stuck on the edge of the forest making no movement because you have no machete. So it's not as good, but so far I don't appear to be in any danger of having a stroke either, taking the guanfacine, the blood pressure medication, at night and in the morning. So thumbs up for that. Yay. Now, I have done a fair amount of stuff that I've written down here that's all about the creative process and stuff that's going on with my whole Razor's Edge stuff. Now that I can think and remember and such better, I'm able to get back into working on a timeline. I could not do that really well at all when I was unmedicated. So the whole project is getting back on track again. Just slower, not as moving as fast, but it's moving, so that's good. I also have been thinking of other things within that, and I wanted to touch on some of them. It's like, As much as Utok craves something from interactions with the King in Crimson, they are not really friends. Because if Utok can do something that will cause the King in Crimson to lose a night's sleep in worry or fear about what's going to happen to people, then, oh, that's a win. That's a win right there. I got to remember to do that again. And that makes all the effort worth it. So after that one video where Utok creates a flesh robot and it just acts like a real person and looks like it's actually alive, which it isn't. It's not really a person. It's not alive. It just acts. And the body pretends to be who it used to be when it was alive. That person's dead. This is just a flesh robot. Then that gets released. That causes the King in Crimson, like, you're lying. I can't prove it. Since that worked to put a little needle under their flesh, there are going to be other leaked videos. And these ones are actually leaked type videos where Utok is going to claim complete innocence. They didn't even realize it was uploaded. They're from people who've gone missing, but they still have open social media stuff where they've been gone for like 8 years. And then all of a sudden a video gets posted on their account. And it'll be like a person who's walking around going, oh yeah, I heard all about these things, about all these lies about our Lord Utok and how we're all just, it's terrible here. No, I don't think so. And then showing videos of people working in fields and creating homes, and it's green and lush. And I just had to put this video up. I've been here. I emigrated here 8 years back, and I don't regret it in the slightest. The only thing I don't like to hear about is the lies saying that we're in torture or we're dead or worse. Does this look like we're dead? And then showing those people. And then that gets uploaded. Well, obviously it was real because you could see and hear the person. It's on their social media account. And then when they're confronted, of course, oh no, that was just one of my citizens. I don't curtail their freedoms. I respect my people far too much to limit what they can do. When people immigrate to my domain, yes, they voluntarily gift me their equipment. But that doesn't mean they can't use it. That doesn't mean they can't upload if they feel they must. I have too much respect for my own citizens to try and curtail their freedoms. I don't know what sort of thing you put on your own citizens, King, but I do not. If it can cause the King even one night's sleeplessness, all that effort is worth it. And of course, side benefit, more people coming in. Oh boy. Oh boy. So that's been fun working on that. There's also more I've been thinking about. I had mentioned some backstory on this one sheriff in the town of Tall Ned who has the prophetic dreams, and one of the prophetic dreams was about a creature called a catnope, and how, as a backstory, how they defeat the creature. I've decided to move that up into, this is a story that happens during the whole Year on the Razor's Edge part, and this was years back, so even if you did hear me talking about this back then, I'd be amazed if you remembered. The town of Tall Ned, of course, has a sheriff, and the deputy kind of lost his mind and got himself and 9 other people killed when they went in to take out Tall Ned, one of the founders of the town 400 years ago. Well, Tall Ned went and killed the other 9 very humanely, very pleasantly, but it's all still self-defense, and they never found really the body of the deputy, just soaked pieces of torn clothing here and there. But after they gotten the new deputy, then the sheriff started to have dreams about this creature called a catnope. And when the deputy started helping out and started logging into places like the Proctor and Heath, which is like the Wikipedia of the ThruNet, and on the inside, they find out that there's no way to save anybody. If a catnope comes into your area, you're going to either stay and die or leave. And So the sheriff doesn't want anyone to die, doesn't want to take apart the town of Tall Ned, and starts having prophetic dreams about a golden bullet. And they get the golden bullet together. They melt down all the gold, and it's 2 kilogram slug. Now, where are you going to get a gun to fire a 2 kilogram slug? What sort of shell is that going to be? Well, the sheriff's got a gun like that. It's from his pa. His pa was a big man, a very, very big man. His parents split amicably. They stayed friends less than a year after the sheriff was born, and the sheriff only met his father once when he was like 10 years old, and then his father died the next year. But yeah, he was a big man. The gun that fired that 2 kilogram slug it looked like a toy gun in his arms. So he was a big man. But they got that gun, they fired the bullet, and yeah, when the cat nope shows up, it goes whoa! All the bullets that everyone else was firing at it didn't even leave a mark. They just find the bullet hole that goes in, and the 2 kilogram slug inside of the creature's destroyed heart. You're not supposed to be able to kill this creature, and they did it with the golden slug that they fired out of that big old thing. So the deputy, because he's younger, he understands the through net more than the older sheriff, gets in contact with the people at the Proctor and Heath to say, I got changes to that, here's some pictures, we got the body refrigerated if you want to come see it. Which, considering, nobody knows if it's a species or an individual, yeah, they want to come and see it and the people who took out the thing that's not supposed to be take-outable. So yeah, that's going to be about 2/3, halfway through the book, or story, because it's pretty damn wild on the razor's edge. And that's a good thing. These people are the descendants of thrill seekers and adrenaline junkies. They live on the razor's edge because they like it there. They could immigrate to the inside. They could immigrate to the outside. But why? Sure, there's a chance you're going to get eaten. Everybody knows somebody has gotten eaten. On the razor's edge, being eaten by something is in the top 10 reasons for death. Thing is, as you get older, that's when you're more likely to get et. Only when you're very young or very old, when you don't have the reflexes to be able to defend yourself, or when your reflexes are starting to fail as you get older. When you're a middle-aged person or younger, you've still got good reflexes. Something you can take it out, even have a little bit of fun with it before you manage to take that beastie out. But at 60, yeah, they're going to find it chowing on your remains. So nobody really freaks out or worries about it. It's just a thing. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab, and I'm going to go through and thank however many people have left me comments in the past 24 hours. If I mispronounce the username, no disrespect is intended. And even though I count in American Sign Language, well, you're seeing how my brain works already. I had looked up to make sure I could pronounce it properly. Hecate Bleble? I have no idea how to pronounce the last part. Thank you very, very much. And Morrowind is good. Jarl of Costco. I wasn't a senior when I first bought Arena off the shelves in the early 90s. I mean, I didn't even turn 40 until 2000, so yeah, I've been following the series since forever. PsychoJazz, thank you very, very much. EXIZ, thumbs up and a very good idea. JAYY, and oh boy, yeah, hanging on the best I can. Everybody needs to. Confused Owl 29, thumbs up and thank you. Good to see you in the comments. Jesse Koskinen, always good to see you in the comments as well, my friend. We have Kryptonite. Oh, I wish I could get those fan blades out and make it work. It only has 5 blades, so no matter what you do, it's always off-center. No, if you take out a blade, it's joyous. L&M, thumbs up, thank you. We have Roland Deshane, greatly appreciated. Flora Mew, always good to see you in the comments. Original Nuck Chorus, thumbs up, and thank you very much. It is a very good game. Jingo, with some ideograms afterward. Ideograph, I can't remember the exact name, but thank you very, very much. We have Hank Dank, greatly appreciated. Milan, PEDE, thumbs up, and thank you very, very much. We have Dope. That's kind of a good idea, and thank you. Ligma Newtons, Thumbs up and thank you. And then we have Daddy Dan, greatly appreciated. There is Lucas, thumbs up and thank you. Sebastian Ferris, who has some very, very good ideas for me to think about. Ben B, thumbs up. And then there is Hanger 1800, greatly appreciated. Look at that. I think that's 22 people who left me comments, or 12. I can't even remember now. 17. Some number of people who left me comments in the past 24 hours. It is greatly appreciated. Get me out of my head and into the world and dealing with real people, if only in text, and if only for a very short time, but it is appreciated. Well, it is a weekend again, and so it's going to be slower. I'm going to go buy some food and eat it. I am very hungry. Oh wait, so I have a plan there. It's going to be wet. You know, life is life. Life is life. So I got some things to do. I plan on doing a whole lot more stuff like D100 Dungeon today, and been watching and reading and watching videos and reading articles and stuff on more solo role playing. So thumbs up for that. Hopefully you can get done the things that you want to get done, and that's a good thing too. And then of course, just take care of yourself with the Covfefe bug. Don't throw yourself onto the corpse pile before you have to. We're all going to die. We live in a physical universe. Every single thing has a beginning, a middle, and an end. But you don't have to make your end faster than it has to be. Don't cut your story short. Don't throw yourself onto the corpse pile before you have to. So, until we meet again, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, and I, quite frankly, think that is a very good idea.